And I'm Harry.
And we are
Two Fat Bears.
And this is episode 14 of our video podcast on weight loss using the South Beach diet. So what are we going to talk about this week?
Well, it's just this and that, and then we have a kind of a big announcement at the end to talk about.
Yeah.
So, like yesterday, we did a trip down to East Texas, and we did a couple of things I wanted to mention.
I'm sure you bet.
One of the things is, if you look, Dr. Augustin doesn't recommend going to fast food places.
Right.
But there's a couple or three that we know of that you can go that you can actually eat well there.
Yeah.
One of the places is where we went yesterday, which is Subway.
And I learned something new about Subway yesterday. But they've always been able to make any sandwich as a salad, which is kind of what you want to do on the
My favorite is the
Subway.
BMT. I love the BMT on a salad.
But instead of chips now, you can get apple slices that are pre-bagged and treated so that they don't go brown.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We learned that after we checked out yesterday.
Oh.
So we got some whole grain chips yesterday, Sun chips.
There you go. And there's a good example. And then, like you went to a Taco Cabana or something.
Yeah, Taco Cabana, and I got a salad that came in a tortilla bowl.
Well, we dumped that out the stuff.
It worked just fine.
Got rid of the bowl and ate the goods.
Lots of restaurants have salads now. That's a good choice if you're stuck going to fast food.
Yeah. So sometimes you have to do fast food, and when you do, try to make the best choice you can.
Yeah.
And then the other thing we did is we went to a little local place down here called Mary of Puddin Hill.
Which is a candy shop.
Yeah.
They make chocolate.
And they make homemade chocolates and everything. Now that sounds bad for us, right? But we've got the sugar-free varieties,
Right.
which is made with that chemical
Sugar alcohol, the maltitol.
maltitol. And the only thing is, I personally kind of got nauseous on the way home after having about 4 pieces of that. So
Well, we had about 4 half pieces of that.
Right, we shared 4 pieces.
Yeah.
So thanks. So I mean, that may make you a little weird feeling too, like nauseous or something. So just be leery.
So the
Maltitol.
maltitol.
Just be a little bit wary of that and don't have too much of it.
So today we did something else. We went to the Quickie Mart.
Quickie Mart in honor and preparation for the new Simpsons movie coming out at the end of the month.
Yeah, there's 12 7-Elevens around the country and Canada, U.S. and Canada, that have been converted into Quickie Marts, the fictional convenience store in the Simpsons TV series.
Yeah, with Abu and everything, the donuts and all that. So we're going to show you a couple of just quick shots.
We'll have some of that.
Yeah. So
at the Quickie Mart, at the 7-Eleven, I got the Crystal Light Slurpee, which or Squishy. If you're following the Quickie Mart visit.
Right.
And I got the tangerine lime. It was a little tart but good.
Little tart.
Its texture's a little different than a regular Slurpee, but it's made with sugar alcohol also. So you don't want to have a large one of those. It'll affect you.
Yeah. So we'll save the big announcement for after the segments coming up. So enjoy the show. Tommy says, talk about my love for milk. I do love milk, and I'm a kid at heart, even though I'm almost 45. But I don't drink coffee, and I very, very rarely have hot tea, so I rely on milk. But I get tired of it, just plain milk. So I got this, some sugar-free Hershey syrup. It's perfect. And let's look at the back. Get a close-up of that. You can see what the sugars are. It's sugar-free. That ought to be. Can you get that?
Well, it's 5 total carbs, and it looks like 4 is from sugar alcohols, but no ordinary sugar, no protein.
Right.
And let's see, virtually no fat.
Nothing else. So the killer here is you're only going to use like a tablespoon anyway, in your glass. So this is great. So this is an option in case you don't drink coffee or tea.
More allowed sweets. If you're having a craving for chocolate, consider getting Hershey's Kisses, the dark chocolate kisses. These are the special dark and the purple foil. And you should probably only have 1 or 2 of these a day, and that should satisfy your cravings for chocolate. So Dr. Augustin says you can have fat-free, sugar-free yogurt after the first 2 weeks. And the best brand I found was actually Weight Watchers brand. It's made with Splenda. And it still has 12 grams of sugar, but that's the natural sugars in the yogurt. I looked at plain yogurt, and it actually had more sugars without any other flavors or sugars added. Sugar-free cookies before, and these are some other brands we found in the store. This is Bortman's Oatmeal Sugar-Free Cookie. Serving size is 1 cookie, and it's a pretty good size cookie. I'll pull one out and show you.
There you go.
They're a little dry, but they've got a good flavor. They've got a little bit of think of maple or something to do with it. Let's see. Nutritional facts. 1 serving size, 1 cookie. There's about 12 cookies in a container. 70 calories in that 1 cookie. 4 grams of fat, no trans fat. 10 grams of carbs, but 6 of that is from sugar alcohol, which is low impact on your blood sugar,
Right.
which is what we want, and 1 gram of protein. So it's a snack.
And they're very good.
It meets Dr. Augustin's requirements of the, keep it under 75 calories for a snack. So.
But this one is my favorite.
These
are good.
sugar-free fudge graham cookies. Let's see. The nutritional information is on the side, and there's 3 cookies in a serving, and they have 140 calories. So you're gonna blow your calorie budget.
Show the front again, so they can see it. And that's what kind?
It just says sugar-free fudge graham cookies.
Who makes that? Who makes it?
Interbake Food.
Interbake.
And we'll show you the size of the portion. They're smaller cookies. They're about the size of, Keebler fudge grahams.
That's right. But they're really good.
They're really good.
Really good.
And they have sugar alcohol also, which we talked about before. This has 8 grams of sugar alcohol, which if you determine you're sensitive to based on what we talked about with the sugar-free candies last week, remember this could have a laxative effect or other unforeseen gastrointestinal complications.
Right. So watch your serving size.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and these are pretty good. We had these. They have good chocolate flavor, and they're reasonably crisp texture, so these are very tasty. Closer to the full sugar cookie.
So the big announcement.
We're going to slow down production of the show.
Just a little.
Just a little. We've got 60 days until the cruise. We decided we're going to drop the show frequency to once every 10 days, so there'll be 6 more episodes before the cruise instead of 7 or 8.
Because it's exactly 60 days to today.
And that way we'll get a weigh-in the day we leave, and we'll
And
try
10 days after that, which is when the trip is over, we'll weigh in again and see what damage we've done. And
on vacation.
And if you go through that too, then we'll help you to recover. So that's that deal.
Yep.
And so we'll see you in about 10 days. In the meanwhile, we want to thank our new viewers. We got some fan mail this week.
Oh yeah, from Spencer in Minnesota.
So thanks, Spencer.
Shout
Glad
out
you're
to
watching.
Spencer.
Shout out to you. And for anybody else that continues to watch, we're happy to have you. Again, like I said, we're doing this for us primarily, but we're also doing it for you too. So to help us stay on track.
So yeah, if you want to get a hold of us, we're twofatbears@gmail.com.
Or visit us on the web at twofatbears.libsyn.com.
Yep.
So we'll see you in 10 days. And Tommy is?
271.6. That's about 0.4 pounds.
Not much, huh?
Not much. It's okay.
Okay.
207.6. Harry's weight, week 14, episode 14.
Didn't lose anything this week. I didn't gain.